When we're in an intimate relationship and we want to be in relationship with an omega partner, not an alpha partner, an omega partner. An omega partner is a partner capable of blooming open, being soft, capable of surrender, of sexual surrender, being nurturing, being the soft, tender, juicy, delightful, nourishing being that you want to penetrate and devour. If we want to be in relationship with a being like that, it's up to us to behave in a way that allows them to stay so soft. If you're sexually attracted to that, you're probably more alpha, right? You're more alpha in many ways than your partner. And what I mean by more alpha is you could say a joke and it doesn't really mean anything. It's just a joke. Brush your shoulder off. It's like, it doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, but you're not the soft, receptive, vulnerable one in the relationship. And the thing is, one of the major complaints from women in intimate relationship, when they start shutting down sexually, when they stop being willing to be soft and surrendered and trusting you and all of that, the number one thing that they feel is they don't feel considered. There's something about the way you move through the world, about the way you speak, that feels abrasive and inconsiderate of their sensitive state. These little moments make or break our intimate relationships. So if we want to have a thriving sexual relationship, we have to be accountable and responsible for that. Because if we start treating our intimate partner like alpha, they'll become alpha. They'll say, okay, as London wrote in the book, kitchen's closed, make your own goddamn sandwich, right? Sexually shut down. I got a headache. Let me stay busy. Let me harden up. And then that's the last you see of her soft center. She takes it offline because she knows how to go alpha. And women these days are excellent at going into alpha. And if we're not being considerate of their omega aspect, we'll push them into an alpha state quicker than we realize. And then she loses touch with her omega, and we lose touch with her omega. And the thing that was once bringing that nourishing, exciting, delicious quality to the dynamic is just nowhere to be found. The question we have to ask ourselves as practitioners is, am I relating to her in such a way where she continues to soften to me? Where her heart is continuing to open and soften. We could be all prideful and machismo and be like, I'm right, you're wrong, I'm not gonna, I'm not wrong. But just look at the impact on your partner and what that produces. Do you get a sexually surrendered being as a result of that? Or do you get a wound up defensive wretch that you and her have co-created? And that's the distinction, is that in these moments, we value polarity and the omega essence in our partner so much. We're able to bring that awareness of alpha when they can't. We're able to bring the clarity of consciousness where we go, holy shit, she's hurt. She doesn't feel considered right now. Maybe I was unconscious. I said something or did something that hurt her. But if you just start with that inquiry, you create a moment and an opportunity to actually invite and embrace her omega, as opposed to mobilizing the alpha in her.